Okay, that's it. I'm just gonna dig through this wall. Oh, it's a it's a slime. I kept hearing footsteps and I wasn't sure what was going on. Hey, little buddy. I was thinking there might have been like a creeper or something back here. Yeah, there's a little cave that I sealed off. Okay. Hey, I need your slime balls. uh, and patch that back up. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to Hypno's Travels. My name is Hypno. This is now episode 18. Yeah, so once again, we are at over 50 levels in experience points. I was thinking today we were going to do a diamond shovel. I pretty sure I enchanted this one a long time ago before I had my experience farm set up, so I never got like a really good enchant on it. I can't remember for sure though. But let's go ahead and throw one on a shovel. Hopefully we'll get something good. And we'll get something good real quick. Oh dang, that was a 47. Ah. Yeah, I'm hoping as usual they don't have to click on this thing for forever. So 41. I heard it in the new snapshot that was just released today. I think it was 12W1 or something. I don't remember. I don't know the numbering scheme of those things. But apparently it says that the enchanting table is supposed to be less random. And I also heard that the next version update to Minecraft is supposed to be sometime this month, but they haven't given a specific date. Let's do a 45. Oh, well, there we go. That's much better. And we will use this one for repairing later, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's throw this guy up. Yeah, so lots of different changes. Like, they've changing the heights of the biomes, I think, is what it was saying. Like, instead of the plains being all flat and rolling hills, they're going to actually have, like, bigger hills and things like that in them. The swamp borders, instead of being, that nasty black that like meets up with green, it's gonna be kind of like softened the edges. It won't be as harsh anymore, so it kind of blends together. Yeah, there was a couple other little things that I saw in there that was pretty cool. So hopefully that next version update gets out pretty soon. Oh yeah, another thing is like the hitbox was removed from these ladders. So you can't like run into them anymore. Or I guess that would be a better way to show it. Okay, so I have been a little busy around here. Yeah, I set up those chests for our storage in the last episode, and I noted how big it was gonna be. Oh, well, it's nighttime now. But it turns out that I didn't make it big enough for what I wanted to do. Our little hill here, I cut back. I haven't moved the chest down, so I left these blocks underneath it. But let's see, where is it? Let me pull out some dirt here so we can get some perspective of what's going on. Yeah, I think I can just scope this one. Okay, so this cross right here where these torches are along this edge is where I made the storage room in the last episode. And as you can see, I've made it quite a bit bigger. Now the problem was there wasn't really a good way to round the corners with the chests ending like right here and right here. It'd kind of be like almost diagonal. And I wanted to have the rounder corners. So I expanded the area of this room out 8 more blocks, I believe, in each direction, so it's quite a bit larger. As you can see, I've been filling it in with some dirt. The grass hasn't quite grown in yet. It's still spreading. I used the Silk Touch. I don't have grass blocks on me. I had some downstairs in the chest, but yeah, I used grass blocks to see... I used Silk Touch to get grass blocks to seed grass in like these corners over here, so we didn't have to wait for it to spread over here and then kind of work its way over. So it's filling in a lot faster than it would naturally, which is really, really cool. I haven't done anything with the wheat or the melons yet. I think they can just stay there. I did have to add water because filling in this dirt... oh, melon just spawned. Yeah, filling in this dirt around here has pushed the water back, so this soil was unhydrating. Yeah, so this room is going to be really, really big. And the thing is, I'm starting to run out of dirt. When I was originally deciding to make this... Oh, wow. Super fast. I like that efficiency 4 on this. Yeah, when I was originally going to make this storage room, I was going to do like sandstone and wood look. But, you know, I got to thinking about it and I had some people toss out ideas. And I kind of like the idea of having grass, trees, lakes, rivers, ponds, vines, you know, kind of like almost like a foresty, rainforesty look in here. That'll be for the storage room. I think that'll be kind of interesting to do. Give it a lot better look than, you know, just kind of like a clean room look for storage. I mean, obviously, I'm going to have it lit up properly so mobs won't spawn. I think it's about lit up properly right now, so they cannot. When I was first filling this in, I didn't have everything lit up, and like as soon as it turned night, I had like spiders and creepers out here. Had to kill them off and then place torches real quick. But one thing that I did notice though, now that I have moved this room back to as big as it is, my chests are missing from way over there, if you can see. You see them kind of popping in and popping out of existence? Yeah, this room is so big now that you can't even see all the chests on the other side. I thought that was pretty funny. Oh, man. Whoops, a little bit of a lag spike there. So, I decided, well, in the last episode, we had the chests here, and there's one space between each one. And, you know, I decided that I wanted to go with a different setup. What I'm thinking about doing, this was actually shown in a different Let's Play that I've seen by the Mind Fiend. What he's doing is taking the chests and surrounding them like with whatever material they're holding. I mean, that's pretty common practice, but the way he's doing it's really interesting. So he's building these chests. They're 4 tall, and well, this will obviously have like a cap on it or something. But then, you know, going back behind and, you know, filling up that same block back here. Don't really want to mess with the water right now. So it'll be something like, you know, this. Not necessarily cobblestone for the top or whatever, but it'll be like the 4 chests in there. So if you're walking along, say, oh, that's cobblestone. There'll be dirt around this one. It'll be like, oh, that's dirt. So it's pretty smart to do, and I really like that idea. So I decided to change my storage setup to be more like that. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of doing that. Then we'll have like, you know, obviously walls and stuff that go up a little bit higher, and then a ceiling. Well, I'm still trying to decide if I want to have this like being open to the air or if I want to have it, you know, roofed off. Because, you know, obviously, like I said before, we're going to have that mob tower in the center. And the tower part is pretty tall, but it's not real wide. It's, you know, relatively thin. I think it's 9 by 9. I mean, it doesn't have a huge footprint, and it looks kind of cool. So, and then another thing, when I originally showed that mob tower, it's going to be the one that I showed for like 1.9, but I've modified it slightly so it works with 1.0. I'm still trying to decide if I want to make it out of sandstone like I'd originally shown, or if I want to do it out of like the nether brick or wood or, you know, some other material. I can't do it out of dirt, and I don't think I'd want to anyway. But we got to make it, you know, materials that Enderman can't grief. So like dirt, gravel, sand are out. I don't know if they can move sandstone. I don't think so. But yeah, those types of materials we can't use. I'm trying to decide what else. Oh yeah. So as I've been filling this in, I've been running low on dirt. I think I have maybe 2 more stacks of dirt downstairs, and that is it. So I don't even know if I'm going to have enough to fill this completely in. When I do have it filled completely in, it's going to be, you know, water directly underneath this. So if I need to, you know, dig down and put something underneath there, it's going to be kind of a pain. I'm kind of deciding if I want to, make the floor too thick, and if that's the case, I'm gonna need, twice as much dirt. Now, looking at this right here, it really doesn't feel like it'd be a lot, but this is literally like about 20 or so stacks of dirt, and maybe even more. I had lost count. I wasn't even counting, but it is quite a bit. This room is pretty large right now. Originally I had counted this out to be, 23, and then 8 more, so it's now like 31 times 2, so 62 plus the center blocks. It's like 63 by 63. Well, you can subtract stuff for the rounded corners, but this is a pretty large area here. So for now, I did want to line this with cobblestone. I don't know if I have enough on me right now, but I was planning on doing, I believe, at least 8 chests worth of cobblestone, so we can go ahead and get that lined up, or outlined, if I can use my words. And no good way down. Well, I guess there's water right there. Yep. So, this room is kind of big right now, but it's still going to have to be a little bit bigger because it's going to need like a back wall around this, I think. We might not put the roof on there, but I do want to have like some kind of like a finished look for the surrounding wall around the area. And this we can fill this all up. Whoops. Sorry, mouse spazzed out on me. Yeah, so we will... Oh, there's that dirt from a while ago. I know it's kind of silly to go grab this. But as I said, running low on dirt, so every little piece kind of helps. Yeah, so we will be putting, like... I'm still trying to decide if I want to do jack-o'-lanterns underneath these chests, or not jack-o'-lanterns or pumpkins. No, if I want to put jack-o'-lanterns or glowstone underneath this chest. If we do the glowstone, we're gonna have to head to the nether and collect a lot of it. But it's only gonna be, what is that? Only 2 pieces per section. So there's 5, 10, so 30. We'll need 60 pieces, so just a stack of glowstone. I mean, it's not a whole lot. But I don't think I've collected any glowstone yet, so it'll be a thing to do in the nether. And then another thing I'm trying to decide, if I do decide to collect glowstone from the nether, do I want to use silk touch to get the glowstone blocks back, or do I want to use fortune and try and hope for 4 pieces of glowstone every time? I think fortune is probably more valuable to me than silk touch is, because there's only so many things that you can get with silk touch that are really worth it. I mean, I know you can get... smooth stone with the silk touch, which is kind of cool. I mean, it saves you on coal. But, like, once you get, like, a blaze farm set up, you have unlimited coal, because of the blaze rods can smelt even more than a piece of coal, so you have all the fuel you'll ever want. So that kind of makes it, like, a moot point. I have the hoe on me. And these melons, like, right now, I have collected... Whoops. Dang it. Oh... That shovel is just so fast. Yeah, these melons... Whoops. Where'd those blocks go? That was weird. Yeah, these melons that I have collected... Oh, man, what was it? Like 3 or 4 stacks now of them? So I might just remove these plants because I'm not going to use the melons for food. I'm just using them specifically for the experience farm. Now that we have all of our tools pretty well enchanted, it's going to be slowing down a bit on, using the experience farm. I mean, we can use it for the iron armor, but I don't really see a point of putting, like, level 50 on iron armor. I mean, we could try for something like, respiration and aqua affinity and things like that for the diamond armor. But the thing is, if you put that on a piece of diamond armor, you get, like, a crap enchantment. Well, then you got a piece of diamond armor that you don't really want to use, and it's just a waste of, 5 or 8 diamonds or whichever one you've made. So that's something I'm kind of tossing around right now if I want to go that route, or if I want to try and get, get those, good water enchantments on, like, iron or gold. I don't know if you can get them on gold. I assume you can. Didn't I just harvest these? So many melons. Yeah, there's really no point in having these anymore, harvesting them. Maybe another thing I could do is just craft them into melon blocks. I don't know. I mean, I know you can do that. I don't really have a use for melon. Maybe they could be used for decorative purposes. I don't know. But the thing is, like, you spend 9 melons to get, like, a melon block, but then you put the melon block down, you break it. Well, now you just get, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 melons, so it's a loss. So, I don't know. Melon isn't that valuable. It's real cheap to come by. Yeah, so I think what I am going to do is I'm going to fill this in. I've done a lot of talking. I just realized that. I'm going to fill this in as much as I can with all the dirt that we have, and yeah, I'll be back. We'll go from there. Alright guys, so we are back at the starting point house. Oh, look, some more eggs over here. Let's see if we can get lucky with one of these eggs. Man, I think it's supposed to be like a 1 out of 8 chance that you can spawn a chicken. I was pretty unlucky there. Oh well. Yep, our animals are still doing fine. I've been over here before, and a lot of these cows had escaped, so I had to, drag them back and, repen them up. We had a lot of pumpkins back here that had grown. I had harvested all of these. Wheat's doing okay. Don't, really need it right now since we haven't really started a breeding operation. That's coming soon. Don't worry about that, guys. Once, that storage room's set up, we'll be expanding further, and then we can start minecarting these guys over to the, I guess the perimeter base, if you want to call it that. Haven't really decided what it's going to be named. There's another egg. Maybe this time? Nope. Still unlucky. Okay. Yep, so I have been going through our house here. Hey, buddy. So this was all filled with dirt before. I have cleared it out. We have 4 pieces. That's all the dirt in the world that we currently have. Yeah, a lot of random miscellaneous stuff in here. There's still a stack of wood, which is good. I might get that later. But remember, I think the 4th episode of this series, I came through here and I leveled out all that dirt and took it all down, flattened this out, and then took this hill back. Yeah, we have used pretty much all of that dirt. So I don't know if we have enough to completely put the floor in for the storage room area. I'm going to have to start, I don't even know, maybe go to a new area and just start, harvesting dirt from the surface, topsoil, or maybe do more mining and specifically go well, it doesn't necessarily have to be mining, but like spelunking and go specifically for the dirt just so I can have it in my inventory. I don't really know. We got to get some at some point, somehow, some way. Isn't that a song? I don't know. Another thing that I did notice, though, when I was filling that in, I noticed that this cobblestone thing that I made here didn't look quite right. Well, I had made it 5 tall. Well, enough room for 5 chests, which is incorrect. We only wanted it tall enough for 4 chests. And currently, right now, this is my makeshift boat dock. Oop, reverse engines. Yeah, right there. Not a very good boat dock, but I haven't lost a boat yet, so maybe that says something. There's no, like, 1 block directly underneath it. So first thing, let's go ahead and bring this down. If I can reach, I don't even know. Yeah, it's only going to be that tall. I thought it looked a little off being so tall like that. Yeah, so that gives us room for 1, 2, 3, 4 chests. That's as tall as we wanted that to be. And now I gotta get up there and grab that cobblestone, where that's just gonna bug me for forever. Okay, and then we could take this, whoops, take that down 1 block. Oh, lost a piece. And that down a block. I guess we can get rid of this stuff. Well, that'll mess with the water current. So that one stays. Okay. So with the 2.5 stacks of dirt I had, we were able to fill this side in about halfway. So we should be able to get this section filled in. Then we're going to have like this open square lake on this side. So I'm going to have to collect a lot of dirt to get this properly filled in. So once again, I am going to use all the dirt that I have, fill this in, and we'll be back. Okay, guys, so I have just filled in all of the dirt that we had. Well, aside from these 4 pieces, this is all the dirt that's left that we currently have in our possession. So this is what we're looking at. I think we need about another 4, maybe 5 stacks to get this completely filled in. It could be even up to 6. Whatever. We still need a lot more dirt than what we have. And then we're going to need, you know, more dirt for just using it for dirt purposes for other things. You know, setting up farms. Maybe expanding this perimeter area. Whatever else that we're going to need. So for now, I can't really do much else until I go cave exploring, mining, we collect some more dirt. One thing that I'm going to be working on is filling in these chests, or filling in these blank spots with chests, and then moving all my cobblestone here for one thing. I was looking at this, and, you know, I kind of want this grassy area right here as it stands to be as big as the room is. So with putting the chest right here on the edge, and then putting cobblestone on the back side, so like, you know, you can see the cobblestone between the cracks of the chest. There was chest right here. This is extending the room out 1 more, and then we're gonna have to have a wall which will extend it out 1 more past that. So what I'm probably gonna do is remove these chests and stick them in like, well, right here would be the bare minimum. I'd want them maybe 4 in. So the chests are along this kind of a line right here, and then we got some room to work with putting in, you know, the stuff behind, and then the walls, maybe some kind of lighting fixtures for like on top of this. I mean, maybe a maintenance tunnel, I don't know. But yeah, so this is going to have to come in just a little bit further. And I haven't shown you guys this diamond axe yet. You know, in action, this is efficiency 5. This thing breaks these chests like nothing. It's like... It's like either you click it and it doesn't break it, or you click it and it's immediately broken. Okay, so what was that? So 1 space over, and it's gonna be 2, 3. I think right here is where we're gonna want these. Well, I'm gonna play around with that a little bit off camera. We'll tweak this and get a you know, right. I don't want to have to end up building this and be like, oh man, I gotta tear it all down again. Because that would just suck. Alright. Well, I think that is probably gonna do for today's episode, guys. Oh, one more thing that just came up. I really don't ever talk about, you know, real life stuff with me in these videos, but I was just offered a new job in a different city, and that's coming up pretty soon. In about... I think I start in about 25 days from right now. It'll be 24 days by the time this video goes up on YouTube. So I have to, you know, think about packing up, moving, you know, getting my things in order, finding a new place to live, all that stuff. So with that, my video upload schedule is gonna be slowed down a lot, and I apologize for that, guys. But real life comes before YouTube. I'm sure you guys will understand. Alright, guys, thank you for watching. I know I've talked quite a lot and seemingly didn't get a lot done this episode, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.